Shay here with another video. This video is going to be a little bit different. I'm just going to talk about an event that God had given me a vision for last year, and the vision He gave for me and how it actually came to pass. So last year, around August or September time frame, God had given me a vision to go back to my hometown and do an event. And so the vision He gave me was just a whole bunch of women dressed up really nice and us having a good time in His Word. And so I came up with an event name called Tea with the King. And so I had 75 tickets because the space that I had rented could only hold 75 people. Did not want to do it necessarily at a church, just to get people outside of church but still fellowshipping in the name of the Lord. And so I came up with Tea with the King, and it was everything He had given me vision of. So the ladies came. I had ladies of all ages. The youngest was 18. The oldest was 81. I had different races that attended. And what we did is there were 12 tables, 6 to a table. And each table had a lady of the Bible, some that we're all very familiar with and some that, we're not so familiar with. And this was a way to get us all knowing the women of the Bible. Well, some of the women of the Bible. And so each table, while they sipped their tea and we had little snacks to eat, tea-like snacks to eat, each table had to discuss that particular table's woman of the Bible and how her story somehow relates to us personally, or how we know someone who, has gone through that story, or who can relate to that story. And when I tell you, as I was standing up front moderating the event, God's vision, just how He showed it to me, I could see, because every woman had on their hat and it was just beautiful. Like the hats became part of the decoration. It was just so beautiful. And then you could see every woman's personality in their hat, the hat that they had chosen to wear that day. And so as I mingled around the room, going from table to table just to get in on some of the discussions about their woman of the Bible, the discussions were so good, so rich, so inviting. And for some of the women at each table who might not have known about their woman of the Bible, it was a chance, it was a learning moment, a teachable moment for them to get to know that particular woman. And as I was going from table to table, what I heard most was testimonies from women, how their woman of the Bible related to them some way, some shape, some form in their life. And so at the end of the time allotted for that, I had one spokesperson from each table to stand up and discuss what their table had discussed. And when I tell you, these women were so on it. By the end, we were crying, we were laughing, we were praising God. It was just an amazing event. And it was just so good to be amongst women of God, discussing his women of the Bible. And it just reaffirmed and reassured us that these are just not stories of the Bible or things that just happen in Bible days, but these are things that we as women of God, we battle with, have gone through, have had to overcome as well. And so I just came to encourage you that if you read your word, you will find someone just like you. You will find someone who has gone through or is going through some of the things that you're going through or have gone through. And then you just see how God helped every woman overcome her battle and her obstacle. For the Bible tells us that we are more than conquerors, and that we are overcomers by the words of our testimony. So when you hear another woman's story on the things she's had to endure, but also overcome, God helped her through, then it just gives you encouragement to know that, one, you're not alone, and two, if he did it for her, he will surely do it for you. So I will insert pictures of some of the ladies, some of their hats, some of the event itself. And it was just a phenomenal event. I plan to do it annually again in my hometown, just as a way to give back to my hometown and to the women of God in that city. So I hope this video encourages you all to just keep going, to press forward. Know that you're not alone. Know that God is always with us, and he loves us as his daughters. I love you, and until next time, bye.